Hey, do you guys, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can get us at chief@FetchYourNews.com, FYNTV.com, chief@FetchYourNews.com. Let's see, call us at 706-889-9700. Follow us at FetchYourNews at FYNTV. Do you guys have the most recent tweet from Donald? Is that something you have you can put up, or put that up there? President of the United States tweeted out, "I am allowing Japan and South Korea to buy a sustainably increased amount of highly sophisticated military equipment from the United States." Now, let me not take the president to task on this, because I think you all know that I support the President of the United States. Well, Mr. President, this is one time. The little whack job's not going to be deterred by a tweet. Deterred by a tweet. I'm not calling him anything. I am allowing Japan and South Korea to buy a substantially increased amount of highly sophisticated military equipment from the United States. Sorry. Won't work. And let me tell you why. This is my opinion. Let me give you my quick opinion of North Korean crisis, okay? Folks, first of all, North Korea hit the nuclear test one, that picture, nuclear test, North Korea, all right? You see where they blast up there, 6 point something on the Richter scale. We're in a debate on whether it's a hydrogen bomb or an atomic bomb, which is, they're saying it's a hydrogen bomb, and the difference. And you see where the test is, okay? Now pay attention how far north that is in North Korea, okay? If you follow that red blast north, you find, I wouldn't say 100 miles, put up Russia, North Korea. Okay? In that red circle, that is the Russian border of North Korea. Now, folks, Russia, and we have allowed it, okay? George Bush stood in the well of Congress and called North Korea the axis of evil. Folks, you need to understand, we have created a nightmare with, I'm not for sure the solution. And I know all the cheering we do about Mad Dog Mattis, okay, and how excited we are that Mad Dog's in charge. But you know, you can hire the best one day too late. Don't take it wrong. Don't attack me for what I'm about to say. You can hire the best in the business one day too late. You can be so broke that when you bring in the top person that can turn the ship around, they have no choice but to say, you are so broke, there's no turning it around. All right? We are in a mess in North Korea. We allowed Madeleine Albright, okay, Bill Clinton, the list goes on. We could have handled China after World War II. I don't want to go too deep there. But that picture right there, go back to the blast really quick. Go quickly back to the blast, okay. You see that northern blast of where it showed up? Now go back to the other one where Russia is. China and Russia are together, is my opinion. This is totally my opinion. They are together. Russia has brought nuclear weapons. The weapons of mass destruction have come down from the north, okay, into North Korea, and conventional weapons have come over an enormous amount from China. Okay, Russia has supplied the weapons of mass destruction from the north there, and China has supplied an enormous amount of conventional weapons. Now, Russia and China, my feeling is, they are determined to lure us in. This guy, you keep thinking, what's wrong with this guy? Why, Russia and China are helping us by telling him to, ratchet it back. Hey, dude, cool out. I, for one, don't believe that's exactly happening. Because if you check, everybody says, well, this guy's not crazy. He's not crazy. He's not Kim Jong-il. He's not crazy. Why does he continue with the test, knowing one move could wipe him off the face of the earth? Why is he doing this? Or is North Korea what they want are using to pull the United States in? Are they doing everything they can to get us to strike first? Is that possible? Is that the South Korea? We cannot have all these weapons pointed at South Korea. See, first of all, China does not want a unified. If you think for 1 minute that China and Russia are sitting there, you see, Russia's not that far from Japan. That entire Korean South China Sea Peninsula area there, they do not want a unified Korea or Japan. Look at Taiwan, the list goes on, okay? So the bottom line is, I feel that Russia and China, you see, Russia is involved in a destabilization in our country today. They have given all of the left, which is helping every single day, all the ammo they need to try to make it look like that Trump is complicit and, is not dedicated to the United States of America and sold out to the Russians. The Russians have done everything they can to create a division in this country in every way whatsoever. You have not lived through, I have not lived through, only your parents know about this, if you're my age. We're not prepared for a major loss in this country. We wouldn't know how to handle it. If we strike first, okay? If we strike first with China and Russia, okay? Forget the sanctions. I don't want to hear what the hell came out of the UN today. I get so damn tired of what came out of the UN. Sanctions will not work. They have not worked. We have tried sanctions over and over. We have nuclearized Iran. We have a nuclear Iran. We have a nuclear North Korea, and we allowed it to happen. And you don't have a way out of it. You have no way out of it. That I think if we strike, Russia and China will retaliate. Somebody will retaliate. And let me tell you something. You lose 40, 50,000 people over in South Korea, you lose an aircraft carrier. See, we don't know anything about that. Okay? We have not suffered major loss. Now, I know what you're going to say. Wait a minute. Don't be disrespectful to the men and women that left their blood, the treasure of this country, on the desert over there in Iraq and Afghanistan and other areas. I understand that. But this country has not experienced a massive loss. You wake up in the morning in one of your aircraft carriers, okay? Russia and China may be drawing us using North Korea into World War III, and they have all the pieces put together ready to go. It's very possible. We are not at the strength levels we need to be. We are not prepared the way we need to be. Show that Korean peninsula just real quick there. All right. That's the Korean peninsula. If you look there, you got Taiwan on the bottom. You got South Korea, North Korea, Japan. If you look, you have China, and then you have Russia coming down from the north. I, for one, do not believe that we are in position to attack him and that we can withstand what the retaliation is from China and Russia. We have allowed this for God knows how long.